views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
This show's audio was via a Skype call.
The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, is an inspirational hour that'll take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Imagine having the ability to use your innate positive energy to dissolve the stuckness in your life, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, through this incredible dynamic show. Get ready to be transformed from Dr. Jenn's live guided healing meditations and intuitive readings, and unveil the power of connecting to spirit, the angels, and your higher self. Dr. Jenn is passionate about helping you find the answers you're looking for through an inward journey that'll strengthen your connection to spirit and help you trust your intuition. Now, here's your host, Dr. Jenn Royster.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. It's great to be here with you. As always, we're here every Thursday live broadcasting at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. So on the West Coast, good morning to you. I know it's a little earlier for you, but we're at midday here. So we have a big country. We're 3 hours apart, right? And if you're in other parts of the world, welcome to the show. Now, I know I've been really excited for 2018, and it continues. January has been a power-packed month. It really is kickstarting this entire year, which in numerology is an 11 year, which is a very transformative, big change, motivational, balance. It's an amazing walking through the new doorways kind of thing. The whole year is an 11 year, which is a master number for change and good things to come. But we have to embrace them. We have to be proactive and take that action. So that was my co-host coming in behind me. Just want to make sure I didn't trip over her. She is a good solid 100-pound Akita. So she's napping. She sleeps through the whole show, basically. I know. So anyway. We're going to talk about Michael today, Archangel Michael, because Michael, I work with angels all the time. They're a part of my life, always have been since I was a child. If you're new to the show, very much about insights from the angels that I receive. It may be different from what you see out there in other areas, but we're not all the same. I'm not here to say one's right or one's wrong, because I don't believe that way. I think that there's a lot of different ways to approach something. What I focus on is sharing what I've experienced, what's worked for me, and what I'm receiving. So I'm sharing it without hesitation. So last week we were going through manifesting, which is a big year for manifesting a brand new life. This year, Michael comes in. This week, Michael comes in. And it was interesting. He's very inspirational and motivational with a fearless, like there's nothing to be afraid of. He always comes through with his personality like a personal trainer to me, like, let's go, you can do this. Doesn't let you give up. But that's when I allow him to be with me in something, okay? So it's not that the angels are doing everything for you. And there's a lot of different perspectives and viewpoints on angels out there. I'm sharing the way I receive it and understand it, and it has never failed me, honestly. It never has. That's what I can share with you is the truth the way I know it. It may or may not be for you, but that's what I'm saying. I'm sharing what I know to be true. So what this one's about is it's time to soar. So we just went into a new moon yesterday on 2 days ago, January 16. So for a good week, you have that influence of that different moon aspect. And if you feel moons or you feel those energies, which I do, so that's why I'm sharing that. A new moon is a new beginning, a new movement into something else. It's an amazing time to soar, to get proactive into something you want to change in your life. Michael shared with me and brought insight, which I was really working and studying with yesterday and early this morning. I think I got up about 4 a.m. They just wake me up early, and I get a lot of connection at that time. Most people do. It's a very meditative time for people that do things like this. But a 3-step, and we're breaking it down into a 3-step way to really work with this energy. This is complementary. You can manifest and you can change your life at any time. What's different about this year is there's energy to support it even more so. And a lot of people that have never even tried this will be able to relate or pick up on it. And there'll be more and more people doing this. So, and a lot of people, we're ready for change. I mean, we just are. I know a lot of us are. If things are going great for you, things like this keep you in that frequency of reality where that's in your life. If there's something in your life where you want to change that reality, this isn't how you want it to be, angels really can help you. They don't do it all for you, but they help you. They can help you. They can support you. They can point you in the right direction. What's really coming through a lot, and it started last year, is they want us to know our own strength, our own power. They want us to believe in ourselves. And so a lot of people were saying, it seems harder to connect. It's, this and that. It's not like it was, when you were first getting in, it seemed like, oh, okay, I'll just pray and ask them to help me. We're really not praying to an angel. We are allowing them to help us and support us, which is what they're for, which is, what they want to do. But they don't come in and get in the way. They're not going to interfere. And so the only way things actually move, and guys, this is logical, okay? Michael comes in with a lot of logic today, and a way for you to actually implement this today, to really get started in this. And that's what we're going to go over. It's 3 steps, and I want you to think about right now before we actually get into the show, because when we come back from a break, I'm going to really start diving into that, what you want to change in your life. Think about something that you just feel like you can't get off the ground, or whether it's business or a relationship. This doesn't matter what part of your life, but what is it that you want to change? What is it like now, and what do you want it to be like? So think about that. So when we are going through the steps, you'll be able to apply it to your situation, your issue, whatever it is you want to do. Michael is wonderful when it comes to, like, you're afraid to go out of your comfort zone, or you don't feel safe to do something new or change or come out, whatever it might be. Michael is wonderful for feeling safe and secure. I mean, he's like a guardian, he's a protector, but he's also quite motivational, and he can help you get organized with tasks. He's great in business. He's great for travel. He's great for teams, I work with him the most out of the angels. I mean, he's just one that I have had more connection with than some of the other archangels, but the other ones do come in, and I allow it to be what it needs to be. And it's very different for what I receive for a group setting like this. Like, this is for everybody, what I share on show, and I'll share my experiences. And then there's things that may or may not apply to me, and then it's things that, are me only, and that'll be the way it is for you too. So what is it that can be changed in your life so you can really make the most out of this energy? Now, the reason we bring up the astrology and the moon cycles and the energies of each month is because that's what the angels have led me to look at, and look at the synchronicities. I mean, when I first really started doing it, I was curious. I'm going, well, let's just go see what this is saying, And I kept seeing these validations of things that I was receiving in insight and messages when I would ask for assistance. When they give me insight or they deliver something to me, I'm very proactive in searching and hunting down, and I just really dive into it. I absolutely love it. But I like research. I think I would have been a researcher if I wasn't doing something like this. But it benefits me to have that passion. I love to dig in deep. I love to see, okay, it's saying it here. That's lining up. This is coming through. Those are things that help validate to me because I have a logical mind too. And we're not throwing logic out the window here, guys. And Michael doesn't throw logic out the window. He actually wants you to incorporate your logic and your organization skills of your left side of your brain. Okay? Our spiritual side is the right side, but this is like logical spiritual application we're going to do today. And I love it. It helps us in this physical world to kind of wrap your brain around, wow, this manifesting, this positive thinking, this whole thing seems so okay, but why, there's always this thing, sometimes it's skeptical for you or it doesn't seem to be working. Well, we're going to apply some things today, and I'm hoping that this will give you some inspiration, and you can see that it's probably something that doesn't seem that hard. You just more of a comprehension of this and an understanding of it. Now, it's metaphysical. It's about making change. It's about working with an angel to do that. And I can't imagine a better way and a better timing. It's a perfect timing for this right now because the energy, like I said, the energy for this month right now is really kickstarting this manifesting change year. So this is a good year to learn some skills in this, to practice so you can make the most of the entire year. This first month has got a very power punch kickstart to it. It's like a major launch, but then it'll carry you through. So that is what we're doing today. It's been very interesting what I've been picking up with a lot of angel messages and what I've been sharing, and it just keeps getting better and better. And you can't worry about what anybody thinks when you're really tapping into your truth. My truth is I work with them every day and have since I was a child. And I'm not afraid to say that anymore. So I'm just sharing that joy and that relationship that I have with them and hoping that it will help you. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to power on. This is all about it's time to soar with the help of Archangel Michael. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to The Jenn Royster Show. We're also video live streaming on my YouTube channel. That's over at JennRoyster.com on the talk show page. And we are also live streaming through our network, TransformationTalkRadio.com, on their Facebook page. And I've shared it to my 2 pages if you know where those are. So we will be right back and we will keep powering on. Stay with us.
Brand consultant Jenn Morgan is here with Radically Distinct Radio to help you take control of your future and maximize your brand's power to produce results. Whether you're an individual trying to reinvent yourself and launch a new venture, or you're an executive trying to reposition your company to modernize your sales and marketing programs, Jenn Morgan and the RAD Method empower you to play to your strengths and show up in the world as your most powerful brand. To learn more, go to jennmorgan.com. That's Jenn with 2 N's Morgan.com, or call 206-972-5366.
Tune in to Lucid Planet Radio with Dr. Kelly Neff. This hit show will illuminate your senses and empower you beyond your daily stressors and hardships. Renowned psychologist and author Dr. Kelly will captivate you with far-reaching topics and amazing guests as you wake to the greatest version of yourself. Learn to tap into your intuitions, think critically about our world, heal emotional and psychological wounds, and follow your passions to live your dreams. The Lucid Planet. Welcome home. Visit lucidplanetradio.com for more information.
How would you like increased health and vitality? How would you like to avoid the onset of disease as well as slow the aging process? This is all possible through a simple, safe, and natural process. Every day we are either moving toward wellness or away from wellness.
Hi, I'm Mary Jane Mack. I'd like to be your partner in achieving optimal health Contact me now at maryjanemack.com or call 425-392-0659. Visit maryjanemack.com.
The Janice Underwood Show, helping you create the life you want, not the life you tolerate. Tune in each Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as Janice delves into the Life Creator System and the next step in your spiritual evolution. Janice Underwood is gifted at helping spiritually minded people shift their mindsets to unleash the Creator within. Our souls wish to wake us up. Those of us listening hear the call. Do you? For more information, visit janiceunderwood.com.
Have you ever lost your way while driving somewhere? This can be unsettling as you don't know if you should go left, right, forward, backwards, or make a U-turn. Hi, I'm Eve from Elite Tarot, host of the weekly show Mainstream Metaphysics Radio, where we harness the power of the universe for happier living. As an intuitive coach and professional tarot card reader, I work with clients worldwide on helping them get back on their natural road of living their life with joy. Next time you feel off track, tap into your inner child's sense of joy and write down on paper the non-negotiable qualities that you're needing in career or love, but without limiting specifics. With your list, you know where to place your energy going forward and where not to. You're always best served when your inner child is at the navigation controls. However, don't worry, you still have the keys to the car. If you would like to schedule a personal navigation session with me, please visit my website at elitetarot.com. That's ELITETAROT.com.
And welcome back to the show. I'm Dr. Jenn. If you're just tuning in, well, I love this topic. I really do. I want to say hello to everyone that's in the video streams over on Facebook. Hello to Shadana in the chat. Yes, love this, and it's great to see you there. And we also have YouTube going on too. So I want to say hello to everyone that's listening or watching the video stream. Now, and everyone that's out there listening to audio on the other channels. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. You don't need to see anything anyway, because I want you to think and I want you to dive into what you want to change in your life. Because, I have a little critter here. There we go. I want you to think about what you want to change in your life. We have a 3-step that Michael has brought to my attention. I've known about this 3-step, but he really took me back through, reminded me, and he threw some perspectives in it yesterday as I was studying and just tapping into what he wanted me to share with you. So I'm excited to share that. So if you have something in mind, that's what I asked you to do in the first segment. If you don't, if you just tuned in, think of something that you want to change in your life you're not very happy with or concerns you, whatever that feeling is. In step 1, what are we doing here? In step 1, you're thinking about how it was, how you got into the situation you're in right now, or how it was. It's kind of like the past, but it feels like it's still lingering into your present. And I know we're going to go into a place where, we think positive all the time, but honestly, I want you to be able to wrap your brain around this. So you do need to go to the feeling that you don't like so much for just a moment, because our logic mind is going to connect into that better. Okay, so just for a moment, you need to think about how you feel about it. What is the emotion, fear, happy, sad, whatever it is. Don't get too deep into it, but connect with that emotion that you feel about the situation that you don't care for or you want to change, whatever it might be. And you really need to connect with that. Okay, you need to know what that feels like, because that's what you want to change. What this is doing is it's bringing it up and it's making it very clear what we want to change. And yes, it'll feel a little negative, but I want you to hear me out, okay? I know. We're always saying, don't think about negative. Well, we don't want to stay there, right? And that's what the problem is. We can't seem to get out of that loop, right? That's what we want to change. So, how do we do that? Okay, well, think about it. Think about Michael. Think about your guardian angel. Think about the angels. And think about that he is coming in and he is already here. He's like, visualize him the way you would visualize him. Some people see, a big angel with the wings. Some people just see a flash of light. However you relate and resonate, or how his personality feels, what he looks like to you, that's fine. Whatever that is, because that part is got to resonate for you, not the way I would describe it. So what is it that you feel that you want to change? Okay? Not too happy about it right now. And now you feel and you do see Michael right in front of you. If you just sense him, if you smell him, if you just hear him, whatever it is, and you know he's right there present with you right now in this moment. And sit with that. Sit with that for a moment. And this is connecting and relating. This is my situation. This is what my problem is. This is what I want to change. And here's what you want to ask for. Not please take it away or protect me just like that. Please keep me safe. Yes, we do that. However, I want you to think about it a little bit differently this time. I want you to think, Michael, what could I do to make my situation better? And ask for guidance in what you can do to make it change. That's important, because this is a proactive, you need to be involved in your life. You need to be a participant in creating what you want for your reality. It really is changing a bit with that. It's always really been that way, but it's just really coming to the forefront that is how you're going to make change happen for you. We can't wait for it to just be done for us. So we're going to ask, we're presenting that situation. We feel what we don't like so much, and we're asking, what can I do now to change this? What can I do? And that's what you're asking for, and just kind of close your eyes or however you want to do that and think about that, how that feels. Now, then you're going to move to step 2, which brings it to right now. So we had a past situation that you might be berating yourself about, or you feel guilty about, or you feel angry about, or, something you chose in the past that you're not happy with. You have to forgive that. I know, because you got to find a way to do that. One of the ways you can do that is being proactive in changing it and improving who you are, because you want to be somebody you do like now. Yeah, you want to be somebody you like now so you can let that go. See how the logic is coming into this? So now you're into the present. You still feel it, but you're not in the past when you chose that path. Now you're in the present of how it is right now, how it feels right now, like, oh, I regret that, all that, whatever. It's still feeling kind of, not so great, but this is where we start to transition it. And Michael's still with you, okay? He's surrounding you, and you're still saying, okay, I know you're going to help me. I already know you have, basically. Basically, you have to shift the asking into that you've already received it, and it's happening right now. You're getting the information right now that you need. You may or may not be feeling or hearing that right now. That's okay. That's okay, because after we go through these steps, you go about your business and you forget about it. You move on. You go do something to get your mind off of it and let it flow in, and be flexible with that, okay? And you don't have to keep doing this over and over and over again either. You just really have to do it once. They hear you. They don't forget. They remember what you asked for. This is really taking your intention to another level of working with an angel, okay? So now you are in a transition from asking because you don't know what to, you know what? Thank you, Michael. Thank you for bringing all of that insight, what I need to know right now, what I need to motivate myself to do. Now I know what I need to go and make steps to make things happen and change. That's where you are now. And you got to think about that one. And I want to keep you lingering in that one because this is a big one. This is where a lot of power is in your now, right now, because you have the power to change things in your present moment. The past is the past, but if you want to change it, you got to do it here. So you're in that transition. And as you shift from not knowing what to do and before you asked to receiving and thank you, okay, now you're in a state of gratitude. You're shifting to that. I know, go with it. It's kind of like a daydream if it feels like I don't feel anything yet. You may not. Sometimes it takes a little time after you do this. That's okay. I don't expect that. I want to show you how to do it here. So you're shifting into, you have already received this from the angel. You have to know and feel that you have received it. So you're working to feel that you've received it. Okay? That's where step 2 is. And I want to keep you in that one until we come back from around. I want you to just stay in that vibe right there because it takes a little bit longer in this one. I know this is where it goes back and forth, and you might argue with yourself and let it spin out. This is like a daydream, awake meditation type thing. Don't try to stifle the voice that's arguing. It's the part of you that is more comfortable with its uncomfortable stuff. You know, sometimes we stay in the comfort zone of the uncomfortable. I know. Why do we do that? We're overcoming it right now. We're going to overcome this right now. So you're working to go into a state of gratitude, knowing that you've already received the insight, the guidance, the motivation, the synchronicities, the opportunities will start to come in that you need to make this change for you. That's what you're doing right now. Okay, well, that's what you're doing. So when we come back from break, we'll shift into the last phase to close out what we have requested with this angel. Because it's like, hey, ask my angels for this and that. Ask your angels to show you what you can do is one of the most important things that I can tell you right now. Not, am I going to have a job? Am I going to have a boyfriend? But what can I do to bring them into my life is where you're going to find your power, your empowerment. You're going to feel good about yourself. That's what we're doing, okay? So stay in that mode. We're in phase 2, the now. You're focusing on that receiving. You've already received it. Stay with that. And when we come back from break, we'll keep going on to the next phase of this manifesting experience with Archangel Michael. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. We will be right back.
Plus live your purpose equals joy. That's the motto of Unstuck Joy with Vicki Todd. Vicki believes you were born with gifts that are meant to make the world brighter. Each show will feature an art visioning journal prompt to help you create your way to soul clarity. If you're ready to get unstuck and create more joy, this show is for you.
Tune in the first and third Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio. For more information, visit VickiWorldArt.com.
Isn't it time to put your health first? To give yourself the gift of whole body wellness? What if embracing unconditional love and self-care was the first step to wellness? Could you honor that for yourself? My name is Audrey Michelle, host of Rewired Life Radio and the author of Rewired Life, A Journey to Untangle Chronic Pain and Endometriosis. In my book, I share how I healed from 17 years of chronic pain and disease. Get your signed copy at audreymichelle.com/book, spelled MICHEL.com/book.
Curious about the meaning of life? Do you want to deepen your spiritual practice? The School for Esoteric Studies offers online training to spiritual seekers from all paths of life and individual coaching. Our courses synthesize Eastern and Western spiritual traditions based on meditation, study, and service applied to everyday life. The school also organizes group meditations each year to benefit humanity. Whether you're just beginning to reflect on the spiritual side of your life or are a more experienced spiritual seeker, the school warmly welcomes you to join our group. To learn more about our courses and services, please visit esotericstudies.net. That's esotericstudies.net.
The Janice Underwood Show, helping you create the life you want, not the life you tolerate. Tune in each Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as Janice delves into the life creator system and the next step in your spiritual evolution. Janice Underwood is gifted at helping spiritually minded people shift their mindsets to unleash the creator within. Our souls wish to wake us up. Those of us listening hear the call. Do you? For more information, visit janiceunderwood.com.
Stay juicy. Tune in to Your Juicy Love with me, Una Drake, co-hosting monthly with Dr. Pat, and every second Monday at 12 p.m. on Transformation Talk Radio. My show, Your Juicy Love, helps you find the dynamic, life-affirming love you've always wanted. Transform your relationships and bring peace, joy, and juicy, juicy love to planet Earth. For more information, visit unadrake.com.
And welcome back to the show. We are right in the middle of a 3-phase manifesting and working with Archangel Michael for things you want to change in your life. So if you are just tuning in, you might want to go back and catch the archive to listen to step 1 and 2. But we went to break while you were in 2, which is the now phase, which is we're in that transition. And so now you want to go into a place where you are feeling better because you know you have some direction. I know you might not feel it yet. It will come. It can take days, weeks, just depends. This is how you ask for some help. Okay, this is a new perspective I really wanted to give you guys. This works really well, actually, because it's helping your logical mind, the ego side that fights us so much when we want to make change, the part that doubts, it's making it possible to wrap your brain around this and actually accept it, because that's a big part of it. We have to go from that feeling of what we don't want to what we do want to bring it in. So now we're in that shift on phase 2, and we're in the shift of, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm excited, and you start to feel better that you have some direction, you have some possibilities, and now you have a plan. Michael's really good with this, and you can ask for that specific in a different 1, 2, 3 phase. Okay, this is just to start bringing in the ideas you want. Let's say now you have your plan of action. Like, he's great at organizing that. He's really great as a business assistant or whatever you want to call that. He's just great with anything in your life you need some organization with, because he keeps that logical approach in there. And you know you are good. You got your feet on the ground. He's great for grounding. You're present. You're in the moment. So now we're ready to shift, because now we know this is happening. We're starting to feel the intention of it's happened. It's already changing. It's working. You got to get to there. All right. Now we go to phase 3. In phase 3, it's more of a future outlook, because your present it's already happened. It's already resolved. It's already a part of your life in a good way. The future, this is how I love to work with future, because sometimes future can be what you're afraid might happen. Not this time. Not this time. Phase 3 with future is now you visualize or you daydream or you think about, because you made these changes and it's already happening now. This is your life now. new, better way of whatever it is you were doing. Now you go into the future and you're really living it. It's built into something great. You're in the full swing of it. You see how it's changed your life. You're seeing all the benefits. You're living it. You're thriving it. And you look back. You look back at the moment of now, like we did when we looked at the past moment when you made that choice. But now you're looking back to the moment you made this choice today. And you are in gratitude. You're in joy. And you saw, wow, what seemed so difficult doesn't seem so difficult anymore. And I'm so glad I picked it up, and I'm glad that I got proactive, and I'm glad I made those changes in my life. You see how that works? Now, that's a much more positive way to look at the future, personally, I think. And this is realistically working with manifesting and positive thinking, because we have to accept where we were. We have to let that go. It's easier to let that go when you're proactive doing something about it. So the angel is helping you discover what those things are versus, please help me and come save me. This is more powerful. This is taking it up a notch. This is working with an angel in a very powerful way. These angels, all of them, are amazing. It can change your life for them to be a part of your life. But I really wanted to give you these opportunities right now. And it was great timing when he brought this to me. And I like this approach personally, because it's like, yeah, because let's be real. You know, we're not like happy 24/7. I mean, things go up and down. Even the happiest people, the most successful people, it's not like we're, oh, it's wonderful. All, you know, that's not what we mean by thinking positive. Positive, yes, is a higher frequency, but being realistic is accepting the side of us that seems to have that anchor on us and helping it move to a place to release. Now you're empowered to have more positive. Now you can, because you found a way to drop that anchor out of your life that is causing the holdup. You feel good about yourself because you're seeing the amazing person you really are, and you're starting to have some self-respect, and you can see that you're capable of a lot more than you gave yourself credit for. Now, to me, that's pretty powerful to receive when you ask an angel for help. That's pretty amazing. And the reason I feel the timing was great in this was because of the way this energy is right now in January. It's a really good kickstart into this entire motivational time of change. So you're in this future already living this established big change you made in your life, that dream you always wanted to live. What was it? A business decision, a life relation? What was it? You move, whatever it might be, doesn't matter. But because it's yours, it's important to you. You need to see yourself in that future, completely living and thriving in it, all the way down to the details. I mean, I love that part, actually. And you hear that part a lot when you're listening to Law of Attraction, or you're listening to positive thinking. You're listening to that visualization of that. And that is wonderful to be there. But if you find that something keeps pulling you, the 1, 2, 3 steps here can really help disengage those hidden little stumbling blocks, the things that are just holding you, the anchors, whatever you want to call them. And you'll feel lighter. You'll feel like, wow, that was pretty cool. So then you're in a state of, you're just thanking. You're in a great gratitude. You want to say thank you. You want to appreciate it. And you're going to end up, by the time you go through step 3, feeling fantastic. That's the intention for step 3. Okay. So step 1, yeah, we're thinking about it. Step 2, we're thinking about what we want to change, which doesn't feel that great. Step 2 is the transition of that to a better and receive. And it's already been answered. It's already happening. You're looking for all those things that are going to start dropping in now. Step 3 is you're looking back as you're thriving in it. And then you say thank you. And you go up, you get up and you go about your day. You don't have to do this over and over and over again. Now, if you want to fine tune it and go, like say you've got your plan, say you've got all these things now in your life. Oh, wow, now I've got to get organized on which step to do first, and you start feeling that way. Do the 1, 2, 3 step again and say, you know what? I can do this. So what, how do I start? And you're looking for what you can do, okay? Not what they can do for you, but you're looking basically kind of like a coach or a mentor, a guidance for you. And you might be quite surprised how much will start to pop in and synchronicities in your life, things like that, which are wonderful. And I love synchronicities. And the more you appreciate and acknowledge that they're part of your life and they will happen, the more you believe and you receive it's already there, the more will come in. Because the way energy works is to bring the reality into a shift. We have to already know, believe, and just that it's already happened. Okay? So this is a way to get to that point, is what we're sharing with you. And I'm really grateful to Michael for sharing that today, because I just thought, that's really going to be helpful to a lot of people that are trying to understand how that works. So they really feel that anchor that keeps pulling them down. He's taking all those excuses away. I'll tell you that. All of them are. They're taking all them excuses away that we keep using to delay, to procrastinate, including me. I know. I got so many things I want to do, and then there's so many things, why does it always get in the way? Well, no, I can't play with that either. I have to do this too. Now, it's interesting because we had an interesting lineup of a lot of energy in astrology that they showed me, especially Capricorn energy. And Capricorn is all related to, you're grounded, you're determined, you want to work hard, you don't want to give up. You're in this game, you're bringing it, so to speak. You're going to bring it to the game and you're going to do this. So the timing is perfect to apply step 1, 2, 3 that Michael was sharing with me. And I can't even tell you how it's interesting. And it's about soaring higher than you ever thought you could before. It's about taking it to the top, thinking bigger than you ever thought you could. Capricorn, it's the goat. And what do? Mountain goats. They're always all the way at the top of the mountain. And it's like, how do they do that and not fall off? I don't know. But they're not worried about it, are they? So that's a great analogy for this one. So the timing is perfect. The energy is there to support you. It's going to be easier than trying to do it 5 years ago when we didn't have that energy there. So that's how you do it. So we're going to take our last break. When we come back, a little bit more about how the energy is playing out. And it's just time to thrive and soar with this. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. We will be right back after the break.
Tune in to Knowledge Book Radio with host Marge Potasic each Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Through many experiences, Marge was led to the Knowledge Book, a gift to humanity in its transition to the Golden Age, and it provided the truth and the answers. She now shares information from the Knowledge Book with you each week on TransformationTalkRadio.com. For more information, visit usa.theknowledgebook.net.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information.
The Janice Underwood Show, helping you create the life you want, not the life you tolerate. Tune in each Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as Janice delves into the Life Creator System and the next step in your spiritual evolution. Janice Underwood is gifted at helping spiritually minded people shift their mindsets to unleash the creator within. Our souls wish to wake us up. Those of us listening hear the call. Do you? For more information, visit JaniceUnderwood.com.
Choose the new earth on the Cornelia Stephanie Show. Tune in each week on Transformation Talk Radio as Cornelia takes listeners on an odyssey of higher consciousness to inspire, educate, and empower. Cornelia guides people on the path of self-healing, peace, and liberation. The Cornelia Stephanie Show is your catalyst for anchoring heaven on earth on a global scale. For more information, go to CorneliaStephanie.com.
Tune in to the Psychic Professors Show, The Voices of Spirit Radio, with international medium and spirit artist Dr. Susan Barnes on Transformation Talk Radio, featuring a variety of spiritual topics such as psychic art, spiritualism, EVP, psychic development, and mediumship. This hit call-in show provides listeners with breakthrough wisdom to enliven and enlighten their lives. Visit spiritartgallery.net.
Tune in each Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern on Transformation Talk Radio.
Tune in to The Truth is Funny with Colette Steffen each Wednesday at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show will have you thinking outside the box and riding the wave of infinite potential. Join Colette on the Higher Self Network, inspiring listeners to shine their brilliance and ensure success while roaring with laughter as they recognize the humor of the giant cosmic joke. Visit TheTruthIsFunny.com.
And welcome back to the last segment. Now, we've really been diving into a 3-step manifesting plan, working with Archangel Michael to make big changes in our life. It came in at, if you're just tuning in, you're going to want to go back and grab the archive for this because I'm really explaining it all throughout the show. And why now? I mean, January's perfect. And I was talking about that right before we went to break. Capricorn is a very ambitious, hardworking sign. And we just had the new moon go in at January 16 for that. It was just really kick-starting everything for you. You're still in that energy. It's not too late. You can grab it. Hello to everyone in chats. I am seeing some people in the chats, and hello over in the YouTube. It's great to see you. And yes, Candace is saying, yes, it's a good day-to-day time to thrive. Fantastic. So what is everybody out there doing to make a change? Okay, that's what we're working with. How Michael can help you make the changes you need to make. So a little bit about that sign. So it's practical sign. So see, logic. It's just interesting how that worked out. This is about really kickstarting for the next several months. Changes. This is a good time if you have a big change you want to do. If you have a little change you want to do, it's a great time, you know. But if there's some very major changes you want to make in your life, man, you know, don't miss the opportunity. I just encourage you to look into working with this. And he's really coming through for that. There's more than one angel you can work with when it comes to manifesting. Raziel is a manifesting angel, but Michael can help you apply. You know, okay, let's get grounded. Let's get to work. Let's go. You know, I mean, so really you could work with the two if you want to bring about what you want to do. So intention is huge, you know, and I mean, you know, some people aren't going to want to do anything. If you feel that you're struggling with something, this is a fantastic opportunity, guys. And the best part, you don't have to be a Capricorn. You don't have to have your birth date in January. You don't have to be. What's interesting about this one is this is an opportunity for everybody, okay? Now, you may already been feeling that. You might be seeing those numbers all the time. You might have already been trying to work with this. That's great. And keep doing that. You're really going to be feeling this. You're really going to get excited about it. And I mean, I have noticed that my energy level has picked up so much. I mean, it was a little bumpy there in those last several months of 2017. I don't know. A lot of people were feeling some of that where it just, whoa, what's going on? Some of that was just that heavy energy that was coming up for releasement on a lot of us. You might still feel that sometimes. There's people that are going to be out there that are still going through different phases. We're not all in the same place with this, okay? We're not all on the same page on the book, Doesn't mean anybody's better than anybody else. It just means it doesn't matter where somebody else is, okay? It matters where you're choosing to be for you. That's important. Remember that. You can choose for you. So you need to put that focus on what choices you can make, things that you can do to make change, not what somebody else did or, any of that. That's just taking and draining your energy at this point. If you put all your focus here with this, you're going to see some great changes in your life, and it's going to feel good because you made them happen. You're going to feel empowered. So that's what we've been talking about. So with this energy, with Capricorn and this January energy, it doesn't matter whether it's hope, it's struggling with relationships, struggling with job, whatever it is, this is the action kickstart month, guys. Absolutely. This new moon did this, okay? We're going to have a full moon in a couple more weeks at the end of the month, but this is the time to do it. If you are working on your intuitive skills, you may find that they're starting to kickstart. They're starting to pop in more. Maybe one of the intuitive skills that you never had before is starting to kick in, or it hasn't in a really long time, and now all of a sudden it is. Or you're finding all these opportunities and things just landing in your lap that you've been wanting to do. Well, if you've been working on this, that's what's going to happen. So the 1, 2, 3 phase, it's a 1, 2, 3 steps really in working with Michael that I did in the show today. And you just go back and listen to the archive or back it up and listen. You can apply this to whatever you want to change with intention. You can bring it, okay? This one with Michael, I mean, he brought this. He goes, this is going to help them organize their intention. This is how he put it to me. It helped me too, actually, because sometimes you just feel like you have so many things going. You're scattered all over the place. He goes, this is going to it's going to organize your intention, the energy. It's going to help bring you through the transitional phase. It's going to help you in many, many ways. And he wanted me to share it with you, so that's what I'm doing. So, go give it a try. And remember, you don't have to do it a lot. You don't have to do a lot. You don't want to do 5 things at once, okay? He mentioned that as well. You don't need to do 5 different, you don't need to think of everything in the world and overwhelm yourself. One thing at a time, okay? When you use this thing, one thing at a time, but here's the thing, you only need to ask once, and then you let it go and you go about it and you let it happen. Remember, you want to end with that phase that you are already thriving in it. If you have several things you want to work on, yes, there's different angels that are specific to different things. If you don't know which one, ask for that one or ask your guardian to help you and redirect you. It does not matter about that. Honestly, you can start with a guardian angel. You can do that. You can ask and they will help you out with that. So don't let that get in the way and overthink this. Don't let all that analytical, pessimistic, but because of this and that, that's just going to get in the way, put more tethers on you. Okay? So if you have several, do the steps one at a time. You don't need to do them all sitting in a row either. Do one, give it a few days, maybe a week. Go about your life, get busy, start diving in and doing something. And then if there's another one, then do another one. Do them separate, but only do them once. Okay? We don't have to keep asking to make sure they, okay, let me check again. But you do want to stay in a state of gratitude. You want to remind yourself of that. You want to appreciate the insights and synchronicities and the answers you do receive. And you want to believe they're already there, even if you don't see them right now, because they will. It's a shift of perspective and energy we're putting out. And this is going to help you clarify. It's going to help you be clear about what you want and what you don't want. So give it a try, guys. Give it a try. It's really great. And I have loved it. I've been working with it, and I love it. I have known about it for a while, and he did remind me very clearly this week to do that again. So that's why I'm sharing it. I was like, of course, yes, let's give that to them. So I was happy and feel very blessed, and I have gratitude that I can share insights like this that can help you be everything you can possibly be. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I have loved being here with you. I always love sharing things like this with you from the angels. And we will see you here next time on the Jenn Royster Show. Namaste.
You've been listening to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. Remember to tune in each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Imagine having the ability to use your innate positive energy to dissolve the stuckness in your life, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, through this incredible dynamic show. If you've missed any part of this show or any other show, visit www.jenroyster.com and TransformationTalkRadio.com.